It's not uncommon for celebrities to be in relationships, and if Jennie from Blackpink and G-Dragon were in a serious relationship, it would likely be a topic of interest to their fans and the media. However, it's important to remember that celebrities are people too and deserve to have their privacy respected. If Jennie and G-Dragon were in a serious relationship, it would be up to them to decide how much they wanted to share about it with the public. This is a work of fiction only. Jennie had been hopelessly in love with G-Dragon for as long as she could remember. She had followed his career from the very beginning, captivated by his extraordinary talent and unique style. She had always dreamed of meeting him in person, and when that day finally arrived, Jennie was over the moon. But as much as Jennie wished for it to be true, their meeting was not meant to be. Despite her best efforts, G-Dragon just didn't seem to feel the same way about her. Jennie was devastated and couldn't understand why he didn't love her back. She tried to push down her feelings and focus on her own career, but the pain of rejection lingered. One day, Jennie and G-Dragon were out together when a terrible accident occurred. G-Dragon was crossing the street, and a speeding car came out of nowhere, headed straight for him. Jennie reacted without thinking and pushed him out of the way, pulling him to safety. She could feel her heart pounding in her chest as she cradled him in her arms, checking for injuries. G-Dragon looked up at Jennie with grateful eyes. "Thank you," he said softly. "You saved my life." Jennie's heart skipped a beat as she looked into his eyes. She saw something she had never seen before: genuine gratitude and affection. In that moment, Jennie knew that her feelings for G-Dragon were returned. "I did it because I love you," Jennie whispered. G-Dragon's eyes widened in surprise. "I had no idea you felt that way," he said. "I've always thought you were amazing, but I was too afraid to admit my own feelings. You're the first person who's ever made me feel truly alive." Jennie's heart swelled with happiness. She had finally found the love she had been searching for. And as they sat there, surrounded by the chaos of the accident, they knew that they were meant to be together. From that day on, Jennie and G-Dragon were inseparable. They supported each other's careers and shared their love and passion for music, and they knew that they had each other to thank for the love and happiness they had found. Jennie and G-Dragon were sitting on a park bench, watching the sun dip below the horizon and casting a warm glow over the city. They had been through so much together, and now they were finally at a place where they could be completely honest with each other. Jennie turned to G-Dragon and said, "I need to know something. Why didn't you accept my love when we first met?" G-Dragon sighed and looked down at his hands, tracing the lines on his palms with his fingers. "I was afraid," he said. "I thought you deserved someone better, someone who could give you the world. I didn't think I was good enough for you." Jennie's heart ached at the thought of G-Dragon not believing in himself. She reached out and took his hand in hers, feeling the warmth of his skin against hers. "You are more than good enough for me," she said. "I love you for who you are, not for what you can give me. And I know you would do the same for me." G-Dragon looked into Jennie's eyes and saw the truth of her words. He squeezed her hand and said, "I'm sorry I didn't see it before. I was blinded by my own insecurities. But I see it now. I see how much you care for me and how much I care for you. I love you, Jennie, and I promise to be the best partner I can be." Jennie felt tears of happiness welling up in her eyes. She threw her arms around G-Dragon and hugged him tight, feeling the warmth of his embrace. "I love you too," she said, "and I know we'll make it work, no matter what." From that day on, Jennie and G-Dragon were closer than ever. They supported each other through the highs and lows of their careers, and their love for each other only grew stronger with each passing day. They knew that they had each other to thank for the love and happiness they had found.